everyone, Angelyna Sky, practical relationship coach. I know it's been a while. Again, I apologize. I went through a move and I'm going through a transition right now. It took some time for me to adapt to that, and then I ended up getting sick for a bit. So a month of whatever that was, I'm treating myself with a heavy metal detox and I feel better. So who knows, it could have been easily heavy metal toxicity from what I'm thinking. I'm going to talk to you about the title Momma I'm Not Coming Home Today. The reason I chose it is because I love Ozzy Osbourne, so now you know who I like. Ozzy Osbourne sings Momma I'm Coming Home. So it's not entirely the same, but that did bring that to my mind, and I love that guy. Today's topic is about empty nesters and how to deal with it as a single parent or as parents in general. I'm going to briefly touch on my relationship with my kid, separation anxiety, our move, how we dealt with it before, during, and after, and how I'm helping my child adjust and how I'm adjusting to the whole situation. Let's get on with it. So with regards to my child and I, we have an awesome relationship. I have been a single mom since she was 10 months old. She was a little baby. And I've been there for her practically full time since then. It was wonderful. I would never, ever take it back. I sacrificed a lot financially and time-wise, but I think it was well worth it. So I was there for play dates. I was there to take her swimming, acting, for tutoring, for her drama lessons, for you name it, martial arts, and all the little things that she did. She did art exhibits and parent-teacher interviews. Yes, I was a very active parent. So we've developed a really cool bond. I got to know all her friends. I know her friends' parents, most of them at least. And it's a really nice thing to have that kind of relationship, okay? So you can only imagine my devastation when she said, Mama, I want to go away to university. I have this awesome career that I want to pursue in interior design, and this is the place to go, and I'm going to be moving. So I just thought I'd let you know. Oh, my heart. I cried for 2 days. But it's just because I'm so used to being with my princess. So obviously I didn't want her to feel guilty. So I told you, I'm really happy for you and it's great. I'm glad you're becoming independent and you're gonna be resilient just like me. And I'm so excited for you. But I wasn't the only one. She came to me and said, Mama, I know it's hard for you and it's also hard for me, and I don't talk about it often, but I'm dealing with it, and it's not easy because I'm not used to living away from you. I'm used to having you there for me all the time. And I reassured her and said, it's okay. We're gonna work on this together. You're gonna be okay. We're gonna be fine. It's just something that we need to go through, and this is just the way life is. It's a transition, and everybody needs to go through this to develop properly. So we can work together and make a plan. And she said, sure, Mama, sure, baby. We were ready for this. So I let her become more autonomous as the time was going by, closer to the time that she was about to leave. She started making her own meals. She'd follow her own curfews. She went and got her job. She realized how hard work was. She made her own appointments. And I slowly noticed that she was becoming more like a grown woman, independent. And I think that really helped her, that I gave her a little bit more freedom because I noticed that she was able to do it on her own. Like I had the 100% certainty that she could do it. And I wanted her to see that I believed in her. So I did that. I gave her that autonomy, and it's paid off. Really, it has paid off because she's happy. Now, for the move, very important to communicate with your child and plan in advance. Communicate during the move and also after the move, okay? So before the move, I made a list along with her help, and we got things for her home. And then I also told her that she needed to keep in mind that she has living standards. So if you're gonna look for a place, make sure it's safe, make sure it's close to your school, make sure it's affordable, because everything out here is so expensive. So let's try to stick to affordability so that you don't need to worry about being kicked out and living on the street. And she kept that in mind. And then the move was a little tricky because we had it planned, but then she wasn't sure what she was going to do with her bed, and she had this bed from IKEA, and we had to take it all apart if we were going to take it and bring it to her home, but she wasn't sure if she was going to take it. So we were already moving stuff out at the time. Until the last minute, she decided she wanted to sell it. So Mama was rushing to sell it, and that was it. It went, and it had to be a double move there because we weren't sure what was happening there. She wasn't ready to decide on her bed, and she finally did. Then it was my move, so third move to the other city. She went to one city, I went to the other one, and that was rough and tough, and God, was it stressful. Now I'm helping her adjust now, but I have to say it was golden to my ears when she said to me, Mama, you know what? Even though I see this has been hard for you, it is okay. I'm okay. I'm doing fine. Like, I'm adjusting. And that means I did a good job. She's happy. I can see the look in her face that she is doing well. And all I can do is reassure her and give her the confidence that she's doing a great job, and let her know that if anything happens, she can come home anytime because I'm here. But to keep on pushing her to do the best she can be and to achieve. So, I do help her by, obviously, I visit her twice a week, and I make her little salads. I take her out for lunch or dinner. I go for walks with the dog. I chill with her friends. I've taken them to a club to celebrate her 19th birthday. Her friends are adorable. Her roommate is a sweetheart. And it's been great. We've been adjusting. And that's my life with my kid right now. And we talk every day on the phone. It's wonderful. It's such a sweet thing. Even though we don't live together, we're adjusting. Now, with regards to me, okay, I'm all by myself now, and I feel like I'm 20. Goodness me. Now I need to do what I have done for her, for myself, all that time that I've spent. I have all that time to spend on myself. So I've started to focus on becoming a healthier version of myself, of giving more to myself. So I went and got myself a shower filter, a water filtration system for my kitchen. I got myself an air purifier. I am a survivalist, so I'm looking to excel in all those areas, such as being able to do my own garden eventually, learning to hunt, maybe how to shoot. I want a generator if something were to break down. I have that, so I'm looking for one right now. And you name it. There's more than meets the eye to being a survivalist, but that's me. I love that kind of stuff. So think about me if you know anything about that. Anyhow, I am adjusting really well, but it is a bit of a transition because, as you know, some parents give a lot to their children and sort of forget about themselves, and then there's other parents that know how to balance it, and other parents that have been really busy contributing to having their kids taken care of financially, that they haven't had much time. Well, this is the time that you need to put towards yourself. You need to make sure that you are glowing, that you are positive, that you are filled with lots of hobbies and things to do, so that when you see your child, you're full of wonderful things to talk about. And you bring with you this wonderful, positive energy. So now is the time to do that. I know it might feel like a lonely time. It might feel a little bit awkward, but it's also a transition for us to move on with our lives as individuals. So kudos to that. Kudos to single parents and parents that are become empty nesters. You have graduated on to the next stage in life, and enjoy it. So thank you so much for listening to what I had to say about my experience as a brand new empty nester. I really appreciate being able to tell you about my beautiful bond with my child, my princess, our separation anxiety, the move that we just went through, also how I'm helping her to adjust, how I'm adjusting. And I hope that you can take my advice and use it for your own best benefit. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave me a message. Otherwise, subscribe if you like what you hear, and I look forward to the next session with you. I'm not sure exactly what we talk about. Maybe heavy metal detox, I'm thinking, or we'll see. We'll see you in the next session. Angelina Sky, your practical relationship coach. See you next time.